It's my joy to share some great knowledge that Ayurveda offers for holistic and integrative medicine. While Ayurveda offers several distinguished features of healing, one of them is determine your dosha constitution, which is body-mind constitution. And dosha are 3 vata, pitta, kapha. Based on that particular determination of individual dosha type, body-mind type, on our website holisticayurveda.ca we have the questionnaire, and people can go there, answer the questions. At the end they will get the score. But today I'm going to talk about that how spices, the knowledge of spices, contribute immensely to maintain balance and healing. While the knowledge of spices is unique, because most of the time people think of spices as something to use for cooking and flavor and make it delicious. Of course, those are also the uses, but Ayurveda takes it at completely different and another level. Ayurveda offers the use of spices according to individual dosha constitution. So same vegetable or lentils, if there is a vata type person, we would cook the same lentil with different kinds of spices, and those spices will help to maintain balance. So in this way, it's a natural way, we are eating food anyway, but we can personalize the recipes which is more suitable, nourishing and healing, and also helps to maintain homeostasis, balance. So this is the knowledge of spices for prevention, maintenance of balance or homeostasis, as well as healing. It can also help for treating several kinds of imbalances. Turmeric is one of the most common one that people know. So much research is going on for turmeric, for healing the stiffness in the joints, and as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, Parkinson's. So these are just to count some. There is immense research that is done on turmeric. But there are also many other spices that could be used. So now for the prevention of imbalance, how do we use spices? All of us have homeostasis. In the modern medicine, homeostasis is understood or at least assessed based on the blood test and other things. And then they say, okay, hemoglobin this much, blood cells, red blood cells this much, like that. In Ayurveda, the same homeostasis is understood in terms of the combination of vata, pitta, kapha. All of us have all the 3, but in different proportion, and the proportion whichever is predominant is known as our dosha type. And if we maintain that particular dosha, that means we will stay balanced. If any dosha or any particular this biological factor, vata, pitta, kapha, increases, we will have symptoms. Like say pitta, which is more fire. If pitta increases, that means we will have more fire. More fire means more heat. More heat means inflammation. And that inflammation can reflect in the joints, on the skin, acne, burning sensation, fever. So then, if that is the situation, how do we use spices to heal? Well, we don't use this. Most of the time people think spices means heat. No, there are spices that are also cooling, like coriander, fennel, turmeric. mint, cilantro. So these are cooling spices. They are also spices, but still they are cooling. So that's why we can use the spices if, say, there is more pitta imbalance or pitta dosha type. Then that person who is pitta dosha type, to maintain balance and stay healthy, will use coriander, cumin, fennel, cinnamon, cardamom. If there is imbalance, if there is too much inflammation, we try to avoid too spicy and too sour fermented foods and stay on the cooling and soothing. Some of the therapeutic or healing effects of spices, some examples, like say ginger. If someone is having gas, bloating, malabsorption, irritable bowel syndrome, leaky gut, something as simple as ginger, slice of ginger with a little bit of lime juice and some salt in it, and chewing it before meal can have amazing effects in treating gas, bloating, indigestion, even sometimes nausea due to indigestion. I have treated so many patients who were on enzymes. Well, this is natural enzyme. It's available in our kitchen, and just taking this slice, and that helps. Or even taking in the form of ginger tea. It also helps as an antioxidant. So there is a common saying, people might be familiar with it. It's dietitians and nutritionists, they use it. It's called "you are what you eat." That's the modern concept. But what Ayurveda says, it improvises this particular phrase. It says it's not only you are what you eat, but also you are what you digest. It's very important. I see so many clients, they come to see me. According to modern understanding of diet and nutrition, they are eating so much of protein, carbohydrate, fats, minerals, and everything. And so from their perspective, they are eating organic. And still when they come to see me, they say, I feel tired, I feel heaviness and stiffness in the joints. So then what's wrong? Because nutrition-wise, they are taking everything, doing everything, taking organic, but still they are having these symptoms. The reason is, are they able to break down all those things that they are eating properly? Are they able to metabolize and assimilate and get the energy from those foods properly? Really not. The simple solutions that I gave them is how to cook, how to use the spices, how to use like ginger tea and sometimes cinnamon tea, or even dosha type tea like vata tea, pitta tea, kapha tea. And when they started using those, they were eating same except just incorporated some of the spices in their cooking, and here we go. Now they have more energy, less or no toxins, and they are full of vitality and feeling good. So that's why I like to say you are what you digest. Of course, then still we have to eat well and eat properly. But second part also is we have to digest it properly. So once we digest properly, then body's immunity is better. Now there are many uses and benefits of spices, and not only the spices but also cooking methods that Ayurveda recommends. The way spices could be used, they could be used for cooking, they could be used for seasoning of salad, but again, according to individual dosha types. So there could be vata seasoning, pitta seasoning, kapha seasoning, vata spice mix, pitta spice mix, kapha spice mix, and just making that small change can make a huge difference. We can use the spices in the form of teas, like ginger tea, mint tea, cinnamon tea, clove tea, or the combination of these spices, and we can use them in the form of teas. We can also use the spices, of course, to enhance the flavor. But very important contribution of Ayurveda is, it's not like all spices can be used to cook all kinds of food. Ayurveda recommends that, like say if we have to cook eggplant, there are some specific kinds of spices that will help to digest eggplant better. like say potatoes. What goes better with potato and helps to digest it better is like cumin and fennel and ginger. Like say if we are trying to take some sweets, if we can use the cinnamon and cardamom, that helps to digest the sweets or dairy products better. So like that, it's not only just the flavor, but Ayurvedic use of spices also teaches us how to make food digestible and get maximum from it. There is this common thing that people experience, the increase of sensitivity or allergy to some of the common foods, like say dairy products, wheat, and nuts. Now, many times I have seen, and I see all the time these clients which say, I have sensitivity to or allergy to foods. I ask them when this started. Did you have it right from the very beginning, from the childhood? Or it started somewhere around at some age, like say 15, 16. And sometimes it is there and sometimes it is not. What I found is, in many cases, it was the digestive or metabolic toxins in the body that were actually causing those symptoms and gas or bloating or irritable bowel syndrome by eating some foods. Once the body was cleansed from those metabolic and digestive toxins, now they are able to tolerate those foods better. So the food intolerance sensitivity can be very well addressed by proper use of spices, increase the digestibility, help metabolize and assimilate food better. So this is the amazing effect of this. Another thing is that there are some things that are suitable to individual, sometimes unsuitable to individual. There also we can use the spices to make the foods, different category of foods, suitable and digestible. So this is what I wanted to share with you, just a brief introduction of spices, their amazing uses, and now with a lot of interest shown by people in learning this particular knowledge, hands-on practical, we are offering a course on spice in your kitchen cabinet, medical spice course from your kitchen cabinet. And so this will be a 4-class course in which you will learn the knowledge of each spices, how to use them, some recipes of each spice, and then also there will be a cooking class that you will learn with Hemant Gupta, who has experience of about 25 years of teaching cooking classes, Ayurveda cooking classes. So you are most welcome to join with us.